So today we're going to be going over a quad activation drill in a straddle position. What this is working on is working on microbend, it's working on hamstring lengthening, it's working on adductor lengthening and glute engagement, and it's really going to help you get more comfortable being engaged in a straddle position. So what we're going to do is we're going to take the adductors out of the game a little bit by bending the knee in our start position. This will also allow us to actually use our quads here. So if you're familiar with my froggy pancake drill, this is a progression of it. So you're going to come into your straddle position with the blocks underneath your knees. Make sure that your sits bones are on the ground, that you're not really rounded here. So think about being nice and upright, but it's not the arch from my spine, it's the shift of my pelvis. And once you're in this nice pelvic position where you're really lifted from here, you're then going to straighten the knee, engaging the quad. I'm putting my hands out as a counterbalance. You can keep them here, they can be on your legs, personal preference. And what I'm really thinking about is engaging, lengthening through my entire quad on both sides. And notice that my knee is pointing out because I'm actually using the external rotators here. So what it looks like a little bit more from the front position here is I'm getting this big lift, and you can see I'm pointing my toes, I'm rotating the leg out as I come up, and then I'm coming down. Notice that there's not this big shift between up and down here. I'm maintaining my core and trunk position regardless of what my quads are up to, and you're gonna get a nice stretch in the adductors. The higher these blocks are, the harder this nonsense is. So if you flip to an even higher version, right, you are challenging and getting into a deeper straddle. Notice that I fall back just a little bit if I'm not careful, so really get your abs engaged. And you're gonna notice this micro bend here because that's harder. And your quads are getting engaged in their end range, so it's more work. So you can really control the volume of difficulty by how high these blocks are and how wide your straddle position is. So the things that I want you to think about are, don't be rounded, think about being on your sits bones, and then the wider your straddle is, the harder this is, and the higher the blocks are, the harder this is. Make sure that you're maintaining that external rotation and hip engagement the whole time.